Hi guys, I'm back again for another unboxing video. I'm going to be unboxing the Art of Love Tarot, Denise Jarvie, artwork by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and it's a Blue Angel Publishing, as you can see. Beautiful cards, huge box. I saw these on Instagram. Actually, it was Denise Jarvie's Instagram, and I fell in love with them. They're beautiful. My husband bought them for me for Valentine's Day and a few other decks, and I'm so excited. I love this artist. I love Denise Jarvie. I just love everything by Blue Angel. I have so many cards by them. They have beautiful, beautiful cards, and just excited. You know, when I open up a deck of cards, I feel just like Christmas morning. I'm excited. Okay, huge box. I love that. I love huge boxes because, for one, it looks so nice in my shelves in my display, and the cards, when they're larger, it's easier to see. I don't need glasses. Oh, okay. Oh wow! So I can read with a little one of those little bookmarkers. That is so cute. Oh, look how pretty. These are so nice. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this huge guidebook. Now, that is beautiful. I love trees and butterflies. Look at that. Look at that artwork. This Toni makes beautiful cards, the artwork, and so does Denise Jarvie. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. I can see, let's see the... Oh. I can't see what I'm turning. I'm not turning anything. Okay. Okay, good. Illustrated pictures and explanation about the cards. Lots of pages. This is a regular book. You know, you read about them, study about them. And you know what I like to do? I read about the author. I'm sure, yeah. You can see, like, everything that's on the back. I usually talk about, you know, a little bit about things, about the people that made the cards. Okay, yes, all okay, so they're showing all the other. Okay, so here's the author, Denise Jarvie, and I guess this is the artist. Yeah, the artist, Toni, Carmine Salerno. I just started getting into his cards. But Denise Jarvie I've been into. I love her cards. Okay, so read the guidebook, and you can just put your little bookmark. Okay, you can read more. Meditate over the cards. Sage them. Get your sage. I like to use my little, you know, I have this little thing here, and I have a little feather wand my sister made me. Love it. And you know what? It's not that you have to get a feather wand, but you can get anything. You can get a little fan, or, you know, just a book or whatever, just to fan it, because the sage, you don't want to set off your smoke detector. Okay. Oh, wow. Lots of cards. And the box is even cool because you can hold them in so securely so that they don't fall out. A lot of times they slip around. Blue Angel does a wonderful job with publishing their cards. And let's just shuffle a little bit. Get a message, since they are tarot. Oh, these are beautiful. You know, it's hard to shuffle though. They're a little bit larger, you know, like oracle cards. I'm usually unboxing oracle cards. Tarot, I love them. That's why I grew up reading with tarot. I've always explained to you guys how much I love tarot. But oracle, I've gotten into the last, like, I think 15 years. Oops, we just dropped a card. And it's the Queen of Angels, Visionary. Okay, so these are a little bit different. I don't know what the Queen of Angels would represent. Since I'm new with these cards, you know, I have to treat them like, you know, like any other cards that I get. So if I'm not, you know, knowing every card, what they represent, what they would say in the guidebook, or what, you know, the artist or the author, you know, wrote about them, you know, it's all about messages. It's all what comes to you. It's all what calls to you, because it doesn't come from just the cards. It's coming from within. When you get a deck of cards, yeah, you can know the definition, by looking at the guidebook, getting a couple of books, beginner books for learning how to read the tarot, however, you know, you want to look at them and however you want to read with them. Let's see what we have here. 7 of Stars, Faith. Like I said, you know, I don't know what stars are, but I'm going to learn them, and I don't have time to look right now into the guidebook. Forgive me, guys. 6 of Stars, Success. Ooh, how pretty. Gorgeous. Very, very beautiful. 5 of Stars, Diversity. Do you see these? I can just gaze into them. You know what? I'm going to just mix them up so we can get different. Page of Trees, Dreamer. I would assume that's Wands, I think, right? I'm just going to randomly pick. That way it'll be easier. 7 of Angels, Progress. Making progress. Oh, how beautiful. Beautiful. Knight of Trees, Custodian. Meditation. That's what that looks like. It looks like a card for meditation. Knight of Angels, Watcher. Well, definitely get to know your cards, especially this deck. I mean, you could know tarot, but you know, when the author writes something about them, they feel something about them. It's just like that's their interpretation, and I like to go by what the author says, not necessarily that I'm going to read the traditional way of tarot, but more of like what the author saw in them, because the artwork has a lot to do with it. You know, as you could see, they're very beautiful. Just like angel cards. You know, remember the angel cards, the Doreen Virtue ones, where they were different, and the guardian angels, and maybe you guys maybe are not familiar with it, but everybody's deck like has different types of ways of looking at things, and there's different spreads, just like when you have different spreads. So it's all what calls out to you. If you're a beginner with tarot, I highly recommend taking a course. My sister's going to be releasing one. You guys know her, Psychic Soulmate, Mary, and she's going to be releasing it. She's getting all the preparations done, and she should be doing it very soon. So I highly recommend that you get like a course or get some books, go to the library. You know, I'm still dabbing into library books, and I still look at tarot card books. Even though I've been doing this since I was 11 years old, 12 maybe, I don't know. My sister and I have been dabbling with tarot since since the early 80s, seriously. So take it from there. We've had our experience with them. So you know what, that's why I always like to look at what other meanings are, what other definitions, because that can help you with the messages that are coming through, because we all don't know everything. Everybody doesn't know everything about spirituality. Spirituality comes in spurts. You can be 85 years old and you will get inspired by someone that is 15. Seriously, you'll get knowledge. You know, that's what I'm saying. So I listen to what everybody says to me. Everybody has messages. Doesn't matter if they've been doing it for 50 years or 5 days. You know, they have messages. Oh, how pretty. How beautiful. Look at that. I love angels. I don't even know what that says. I'm trying to read it. Withdrawal. Oh, how beautiful. Earth of Angels. Confusion. I don't have many tarot decks. I'm always into the, like I said, the oracle decks. 4 of Angels, Rest. The artist is extreme. Oh, my fingers are making a shadow. This artist is extremely talented. 9 of Angels. I love the way the cards just speak to you, you know, and I can't wait to read the guidebook and see the definitions of everything. Ace of Angels, Wisdom. I can just like gaze into them. Good quality cardstock, like always. I mean, Blue Angel does a fabulous job. The Turnaround, Revolution. You know what I love about this? There is so many trees, and you know what? Trees is the lung of the planet. Trees, the Magician, Impulse. Why does this card look so familiar? I've seen this card before. The Magician. That is beautiful. Impulse. Don't do anything impulsive. Maybe it's something that's called out. Maybe it's something that I need to talk about and look into this card. As the magician is saying, don't do anything impulsive. You know, whatever you do, think about it. Especially, you know, as we're in Mercury retrograde, we can do things impulsively and then say, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Seven of Hearts, choices. You have choices. Make the solid choices that you feel inside you. Don't let anybody influence you. You know, when someone comes to you and tells you, you're doing something totally wrong and I think you should be doing this. You think? And you know, like, it's kind of like you get defenseful. Don't let anybody influence you. If you know what you're doing and you know from your heart that it is the right decision, even though other people may not approve, that's their, you know, like that's their decision to feel that way. That's not your decision. People can influence us. And when they come up to you, like at work or just in a personal situation or in a relationship, you know, I think that you should do this and I think you should, you know, do that. And I'm not going to plant any seeds, but I'm just, you know, going into, you got what I'm saying. I know you do. Don't let it influence what you've been, you know, thinking about and making that decision. Unless you're undecided, then you need to say, hey, can you give me a little advice and what you think? What would be your, you know, what would you think about this? You know, and, you know, go into that mode that if you're undecided what to do next. You got what I'm saying? It's just your decision is your decision. Completion, Seven of Trees. How pretty. Oops. I'm trying to break through. I'm messing up the cards and they're upside down now. I'm a little OCD, guys, when it comes to the cards being upside down. I know there's different meanings when they're reversed, and it happens. And, you know, I do know the meanings when they're reversed. It's not the opposite. It just means something a little different. Oh, the Lovers Union. Toni Salerno, Carmine Salerno makes these beautiful. I mean, these pictures may be like, ooh, a little embarrassing or a little shy. I know I was like that at the start, and then, you know what? It's art, it's beauty. It's just, it represents union, divine union. It represents two people coming together in union. And yeah, I know a lot of times people are like, okay, is that like something I should be showing? Yes, of course, because you know why? It's beautiful, it's nature, it's natural. I love it. Three of Stars, visions. How pretty. I'm just randomly picking out. Six of Angels, transition. I wish I could unbox all of these cards, because I'm sure like 78 messages coming through could be like, wow. But that's not how we do it. Three of Angels, clarification. When we lay out cards, we lay out a certain number, you know, and it's not, you're going to get a message with every card, obviously. I mean, you can, but sometimes you can just use 5 cards, 3 cards, and it's like you have a full reading. That's all you need, seriously. So if you're learning how to read the cards, don't think that you have to lay out the classic 10-card Celtic spread. You can just do 4 cards. That's what I used to do on my videos. Now I do 8 because I like to give it a little bit more definition. I do every day, I try to almost every day. I get a message just from 1 card. It's like, how did I get so much information from 1 card? Well, when you concentrate and you focus on it, it comes easy. It's like a flashcard. It's like, you know, like if someone just, like, you know, when we were in school, we were a little, like elementary school, pumping up flashcards. What does this mean? What is this? How much is this? You know. That's how you will know with 1 card. The past, 6 of Hearts. Thinking of the past. Don't think of the past. Let it go. Focus on what you're into right now and make that decision. If there's a decision that you're trying to make, okay, past is the past, and let it go, as Mercury retrograde sometimes brings us back into our past, which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with thinking about it. We like to reminisce. I know I do. But you're not doing yourself no justice for moving forward, because you're looking back in the past. If there's a past relationship or a past situation that you keep bringing into the present, guess what? It's never going to heal. You're never going to heal. Let it go. Just, that's the way I look at things. I just let it go and I start over again. And, you know, maybe if the past comes back remixed, that's possible, you know, remix. Well, I don't know how you want to call it, remix, but something from the past comes back. Mercury retrograde, that happens all the time. We see our old loves or past love relationships or people in general. Okay, so I love these cards. I think they're gorgeous. I just love them. They're beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great, wonderful day or evening. God bless.